Hi, my name is Oscar Söderlund. I'm the front of house person for Cardigans, Brun, Veronica Maggio, and I'm starting using the VoiceLive Rack from TC-Helicon, which I find is very versatile for a lot of stuff that I'm using for effects for my artists, and helps me a great deal with that.
So Oscar, how did you came to hear about the VoiceLive Rack in the first place?
I used the I can't remember the name really. I think it's called the like the pitch shifter. There was like a 1 unit rack from TC-Helicon, or doubler or something. I can't remember. An earlier product.
VoiceLive doubler.
Yeah.
Can you?
An earlier product, and really loved that. But then I was looking at the TC stuff and the doubler stuff, and I found this VoiceLive Rack, and I really liked the idea of having touch things, so you could take in and out stuff at the instant moment when you here comes the chorus, here comes the refrain or the verse. You can pop it out and in, so you can put your reverb on, your delay on and off, and you can have your distortion coming off or on. So that's what I went really deeper into using the VoiceLive Rack. So
speaking of the different algorithms and effects, which ones do you use the most?
I looked around. There's some really cool stuff, factory settings, and I can't remember, some pretty high up. I just took one, listened through. I use my main focus is reverbs. I really love reverbs, and I love natural warm reverbs, and I found one in the VoiceLive Rack. It took me maybe a couple of minutes, and then I found one that's called the Amsterdam Hall, I think, which is it's super great reverb, and start working around that, and then creating the U-mod, the distortion, the transducer thing, and the doubler and harmonic, working around that reverb but keeping that reverb, and then I made the whole set list around that, and then I could just take it down, up and down, and then just link the VoiceLive Rack with MIDI. So I just punch my set list in the desk, and then it just goes to the next song I saved.
Wow.
And I can just take out the stuff. If it's too much or something, it's very easy just to dial in and just take it down to 1 or 2 dBs, and then you can just shut it off or put it on or put more. So I would say that the Amsterdam Hall is so good, so it's ridiculous. Yeah.
So you have kind of pre-programmed the whole set list?
Yeah. For Cardigans, I had maybe 5 best of settings. I had the erase and rewind kind of echo, that's the answering echo that comes on, and then I can take that out and then just have the more normal song settings, and when it comes into the answering delay parts, I just push the touch button, put the delay on, and have that, and as soon as I just take it out, it's still ringing out the delay. So I have 5 presets for Cardigans, which I'm using now. For Veronica Maggio, I use maybe 25 settings for the whole set list, so I can have just everything to its perfection, really.
And what about Brun?
Brun, since I got I think I have 2 or 3 VoiceLive Racks. At the beginning I had 2 with me, just so I had a backup if I would lose some in a flight or whatever. But I'm going to use the VoiceLive Rack for getting maybe rid of my old line 6 delays, and then just because it's you have everything in one template. You have your reverbs, you have your the distortions, you have the delays. Everything is just in that 2-unit rack, and you do it with the SPDIF. So I'm gonna really work a lot with the VoiceLive Rack with Anna in the fall, but haven't been able to do that yet.
So have you only used it live, or have you used it in the studio as well?
No, since I've maybe, who knows? I'm gonna probably mix like the on Brun's latest live recording at Atlantis Studios together with the studio engineer, but to implement the live effects that I'm creating with Anna. So it might be a good way to bring in the VoiceLive in a studio environment that I haven't been using it before, since I do mainly live sound. But yeah, that's a good way to open that door, I think, maybe.
Cool. But thanks a lot.
Oh, thank you, and thank you, TC-Helicon.